kid in the candy shop when you get that thing running.
Roger, roger on that. Alrighty, I probably won't make the check-in because I'm back to moving again, and I know I'm going to lose signal here. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold it for the next hour or so. If y'all don't hear from me, I hope y'all have a good check-in tonight.
Cool deal, Roger that. Yeah, you're barely holding on to a cell signal right now, but be safe out there on the river. I know it's not a good place to be right now. So safe travels. See you next week. This is WRT 828.
828, is wine going to be provided? WRDA 240.
Oh no, wine down Wednesday night check-ins is you bring your own beverage and enjoy the chat.
I'm hoping GMRSLive is going to have their own brand of wine in the next few months, so that would actually be an interesting Wednesday.
Oh man, don't tempt me. I already have my own seasoning. We could have a Roadkill label here. That might be able to happen. There are some wineries here in South Louisiana. That would be interesting. Now you did it.
Well, with Roadkill being in Louisiana, I'd expect to hear that you guys are making some out back.
Actually, my son does homebrew beer stuff. He doesn't do the wine thing. But yeah, we have a couple of, actually they do muscadine. They use muscadine berries down here a lot for the wines that they make. They're actually pretty good.
That sounds like something I have to put on the bucket list for my next visit.
Now you're going to make me send a darn email to the winery down here and ask them how much it costs for a private label. Y'all are killing me.
I'd say think of it more as a maintenance fundraiser for the repeater.
Oh man, there you go. I never thought about it that way. That could be a good fundraiser for the Roadkill repeater system. Have my own private wine label that I can distribute to members.
You're going to have a disclaimer on there where something saying made in Louisiana, guaranteed not hexed or cursed.
I can't promise that. You know, the voodoo magic down here runs pretty deep.
Oh, the closest to a magician down there that I've ran into would have been DJ.
Good evening, everyone. This is WRFT 828. Chris down in the Bayou Country. Just a reminder, wind down Wednesday night check-ins start in 30 minutes in the 411. And we'll be moving Zillow down there. And everyone else, mosey on down. 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, and 2 p.m. Hawaiian time. And as always, remember, be there or be square. This is WRFT 828.
You're listening to the GMRSLive Nationwide Radio Network.
Good evening, everyone. This is WRFT 828. Wind down Wednesday night check-in start in 10 minutes. The Roadkill repeater system will be moving over 5 minutes to the hour, and we'll move the Zillow over 2 minutes to the hour. And we'll start shortly after that, after all the repeaters and the nodes and the hubs and the network IDs. This is WRFT 828. Good evening, everyone. This is WRFT 828. We are going to start wind down Wednesday night check-ins in approximately 4 minutes, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Please hang out and stand by. I hate saying that. You do not stand by. Just hang out for a little while.
Can we monitor?
Now, you are not allowed to monitor on net check-ins. That means you're not going to speak, and you have to speak in order to get checked in.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll stand by monitoring who's hanging out.
WROR 906. Hey, Chris, there's a lot of scratchy packet loss coming in.
Okay, roger that. Kevin sounded good, and you sounded good.
RHT 661. Anybody on?
It's the top of the hour. This is the Zello link on GMRSLive, nationwide.
Good evening, everyone. This is WRFT 828. My name is Chris, and I will be your net controller for this week's Wind Down Wednesday Night Net Check-ins. I also have BJ and Coy in the background managing the check-in list, so make sure you say hello to them. And they're working their little fingers off to the bones back there. The net is set up for everyone to participate and enjoy the free exchange of information within the GMRSLive community and the GMRS radio frequencies, and is open to anyone holding a valid GMRS license. If anyone has an emergency during this net, please key up with the double break, and the net will pause for your emergency traffic. We will be breaking this up into 3 main groups: those who have a call sign ending in 0 through 3, 4 through 6, and 7 through 9. When we start check-ins, there is no need to call for net control. Each user in the check-in group can freely key up with their call sign and first name, such as, this is WRFT 828, Chris in Baton Rouge. Please be aware there may be double keys, and we will ask for confirmation. After we get everyone checked in that group, we will go back through the list, and everyone will have the opportunity to keep back up with traffic on how everything is going, or with questions. All questions will be held until the end of all check-ins. When checking in, please go slowly so that we can hear your complete call sign. And also note that most repeaters have a 2-minute talk timer. When you key up also, please wait a second or two before you start talking so that all the repeaters and nodes can open up and start transmitting.
WRFA in San Antonio.
WRJT. This is WQCR 739 mobile on the RoadNet repeater, Bronx, New York 625.
Okay, let's pause there for a second. Everybody's stepping over everybody. Let's see. I had Earl, WR something 828. Let's start with you, and we'll go down the list from there.
This is WRFA 280 Earl in San Antonio, Texas.
Roger that. Let me confirm. WRFA 280 or 820?
WRFA 280.
Roger that, Earl. Good evening, sir. How are you tonight?
I am doing very good out running around in northwest San Antonio, and most likely we'll lose connection a couple times.
Roger that. That's why we check the mobiles in. And let's see. Next on the list is WRNE. We did not get the suffix or the name there.
This is WRNE 562. My name is Mike, and I'm in San Antonio, Texas, sitting here in my backyard enjoying a Crawford Bach while I'm sitting here listening to the net.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike, for checking in, and we got you squared away there. Let's go to WRUC 635. Sam?
Good evening to the net. I'm just sitting here at work and checking in. Glad to hear everybody.
Awesome, Sam. Thank you for checking in. And we had a double there. We had a Scratchy from San Antonio and someone on the BroadNet system. let's try the San Antonio that I haven't checked in yet, and then we'll go to the BroadNet user. Okay, nothing heard from the San Antonio group. How about the BroadNet check-in? I think it was maybe Nelson. Did not get the call sign.
Negative net control. This is WQCR739. First person is Joel, mobile in the Bronx. On my way to go pick up a friend and go see another friend. Back over to you, net control. Thank you.
Awesome, Jarrell. We got you checked in there. Appreciate you checking in. And so, is there anybody else mobile that's going to be out of range before we roll into the Zellas? Last call for mobile check-ins.
WRCF 487, mobile, leaving Bayou Man Shack on the way home.
WRJT 765, Bob in Ottawa Lake, Michigan.
Okay, roger that. Cool deal. Ken, what the heck are you doing out there that late? Glad to hear you on the radio. WRCF 487.
Hey, I'm working on these real link cameras. Finally got my new 24 dB gain antenna where I can keep track of what's going on out there at the front gate and replacing all the cameras at my daughter's house. Go ahead.
Awesome. Thank you for checking in. Yeah, I need to see some of those cameras. Those are cool things. Bob, WRJT 765. Are you still out in the fields?
I just am getting in right now. Just getting in.
Cool deal. Well, thank you for checking in, sir. Appreciate hearing from you and taking care of all the hard work out there in the fields. Okay, so we're going to roll over to Zello users. Anyone on the Zello user, because of a little bit of lag time, we like to separate you guys out so everybody's not walking over each other. So if you're using Zello, please check in now.
WRUA 799, Jason, Gonzales, Louisiana.
WRAS 405, John out of Bedford, Indiana.
WRKA 662, Allen out of Southern Missouri.
WROG 757, Scott in Nashville, Tennessee.
WRPB 817, New Freedom, Pennsylvania.
WRPP 473, Bradley from Sarasota, Florida.
Florida, you were really soft. Can you come back with that again? Okay, we're going to go back to the top of the list. WRUA 799, Jason. How's it going, sir?
Going very well. Off of work.
Okay, well, we got you checked in, and we heard you're doing great off of work, and then we lost you. So we're going to roll over to WRAS 504, John.
WRAS 405. Just working on the car tonight.
Oh, well, I hope it's nothing major that I hate. Well, actually, when my son was younger, I enjoyed working on cars and stuff. But, yeah, now it's like if you have to work on a car now, that's not good. All right, let's roll over to Alan, WRKA 662.
Just enjoying the rest of the night, getting ready for work tomorrow, and hopefully everyone has a good evening.
Oh, thank you, John, for checking in. Actually, that was Alan. Yeah, I missed that checkbox. Scott, WROG 757. Sounds like a Boeing model there.
Good evening, Nick Control. Hope everything's going good with everybody.
Thank you, Scott, for checking in. And we're going to go over to, I think this is right, WRTB 707 from Freedom, Pennsylvania. We did not get the name on that. Okay, nothing heard from Pennsylvania. Let's roll over to Bradley, WRTB 473.
It's WRPP473. I'm just sitting at home after a day's work, and my voice is naturally like this.
Cool deal, Bradley. Thank you for checking in, sir, and glad to hear from you. Okay, so we're getting ready to roll into our main group, and we really don't have a conversational topic for tonight. We're still trying to integrate some new groups in, and so hopefully in the next week or two, we'll start rolling back into the topics once everybody gets used to the check-ins. So we're going to start with our first main group check-in, and please remember, when checking in, go slowly so that we can hear your complete call sign. We know there's going to be step overs. We'll work that through. So let's start with anyone having a call sign ending in 0 through 3. Please check in now.
This is WRPW 661, Jack in Fort Lauderdale.
WRRTC 712, David in Plano, Texas.
WRFL 821, Daryl in Tampa, Florida.
WRQA 561, Mike, Hialeah, Florida.
WRHB 671, Sean, Carlos, Texas.
WRKM 653, David in Katy, Texas.
WRTY 997, Chip in New Cumberland, Pennsylvania.
JF803, Bakersfield, California.
WROJ973, this is Tyler in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay, let's take a break there. Get back to the top of the list. See how everybody's going. Jack, WRPW 661. Good evening, sir. How's everything going?
Everything's good tonight. I'm just chilling, enjoying the net, taking in all the traffic.
Thank you for checking in, Jack. It's great to hear everybody out there. Let's see. I'm not sure who this is. Dave, WRTZ 712, maybe? I have question marks here.
RTZ 712, David in Plano, Texas.
Awesome, got you there, Dave. So how's everything going down there?
Finally got some cool weather and got an antenna where I can listen to this net, so I'm in high cotton right now.
That's a great thing, and happy to hear you out here. It's great to hear all the voices checking in. Hope you have a great week. Let's go to Daryl. Do I have to do this? Daryl, WRFL 821.
Yes, you have to do that. Top of the evening to you, Chris. Everything's going good. Glad to hear you're still getting my name right for once. Just have. So we're out of here.
It's always great hearing from you, Daryl, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning while I'm trying to sleep. That's okay. Let's roll over to Mike, WRQA 561.
Hey, how you doing there? I'm just hanging out, and let me see what else. Oh my gosh, I just had it on the tip of my tongue, and I was going to mention. Oh yeah, there we go. I heard you and I forgot the other station talking about those golden eagles and silver eagles, and then you were talking about the black and gold one. Well, I got interested. I looked it up, and the black and gold is called the night eagle. And I just wanted to let you know, I don't know if you found out what it was called, but yeah, she sure is a pretty piece. Now, I don't know how I'd hook it up to my my rig, but yeah, she sure is pretty.
Oh man, don't get me started about the Eagle microphones. I've got a silver eagle sitting on my desk right here. Yeah, I did not know that that's what that was called. Appreciate the information. Let's go to Sean, WRHB 671. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. This is Sean. Currently about 150 to 180 miles due south of Houma, Louisiana offshore, in the single digits before I can head back home from this project.
Where you're in Houma, Louisiana, hitting what repeater?
Oh no, no repeater. I'm hitting DV switch back to the Texas GMRS system.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not looking at that status page. That's why you sound so good. I'm like, what the heck? All right, man. Great to have you check in, and be safe traveling home. Chip, WRTY 997.
Good evening to everyone everyone on the net, WRTY 997. Just sitting here trying to figure out networking issues, I guess is the best way to describe it. Working on a radioless node that I built actually out of the All-Star system. That's a story for another time. But everything seems to be going good so far. Now if I can just get Part A to talk to Part B.
Oh, well, Chip, shoot me an email. I'm actually running an All-Star radioless node. That's what I'm talking on right now. Shoot me an email to my call sign at roadkill.network. Maybe I can help you out. Let's roll over to Bruce, WRJF 803.
Good evening, gentlemen. Hope everyone's doing well in the middle of the week. Everything's great over here. No complaints. Just moving right along. Appreciate the net. Everyone coming together at one accord. Just great to be here. Hope everyone's doing well. I have no traffic.
Thank you, Bruce, for checking in, and glad to hear everything's going well. My brother Tyler down in Crescent City, WROJ 973.
Hey, good evening, everybody. We're doing pretty good down here tonight. Just having a glass of wine and enjoying the check-in. Getting ready for the weekend. Should be a pretty good one. Hope everyone else is doing well as well.
WRKM 653, David, Katy, Texas.
All right, we had a double there. I heard David from Katy, and let's go with you first, and then we'll come back to the other person.
Yeah, that's 10-4 net control. This is WRKM 653. David and Katy enjoying a cool evening after a long day at work. Pop to top, listening to several of the bands on the amateur and on the GMRS side. Back to you, Net.
Cool deal, Dave. Got you checked in, and there was someone else out in, I think on the Lone Wolf system.
WRUB 822, Keith, Baton Rouge.
Good evening, Keith. How are you, sir? How's everything going?
Doing well here. I hope everyone else is too. Just rolling through the work week. Enjoying the cooler weather for sure. WRUB 822 hanging out.
WRTM 656, Alicio out of Houston, Texas.
453 out of Humble, Texas. Is Rick.
Okay, the last two were a little soft. I heard a Houston, Texas, and then somebody else after that.
UD453, Rick from Humble, Texas.
Okay, let's try this one more time. There's somebody in Humble, Texas, and somebody in Houston. Let's go with the Houston first, and then we'll go back to the Humble.
This is WRTM
656.
Okay, and now let's roll over to Rick, I think, in Humble.
Hey, this is WRUD 453. I'm checking in. Actually working on my car too, so whoever's out there working on their cars, I'm out here with you.
Okay, Rick, I got you checked in, and I'm going to try WRTM 656 one more time. I didn't get the name there. Okay, nothing else heard. We're going to roll it over to the next group. If you have call signs ending in 4 through 6, call signs ending in 4 through 6, please check in now. And remember, please go slowly. My poor old little fingers don't move very fast.
WRTE 516, Sean, Lone Wolf System, St. Cloud.
WROR 906, Tony, Popka, Florida, Lone Wolf System.
WRUR 614, Marcus, Alamo Network.
You're listening to the GMRSLive nationwide radio network.
WRCD 814, Peter in Baytown, Texas.
WRSQ 656, Cedarville, Texas.
WRTR 385, Miami, Florida, South Bay GMRS.
WRKL 886, Brand, Alamo Network.
Okay, we're going to take a break there. Bring it back up to the top of the list. Sean, WE516. Good evening. How's it going?
Pretty good. Enjoying this cool weather. We got our first cold snap of the year, and I'm actually sitting out back drinking a cup of coffee and relaxing in the cool weather. So it's all good over here. WRTE 516.
Yeah, man, everybody loves that first little cool snap, and then 2 months from now, we're going to be saying, oh my Lord, when is it going to be springtime? Yeah, we know how that goes. Let's roll over to Tony, WROR 906.
Good evening, Chris. Good evening at Control. Good evening to everyone on the net. Just here relaxing, watching the stream, checking all statistics, making sure the internet works flawlessly while the stream is going through onto YouTube. And other than that, I'm just relaxing, about to lay back.
streaming the I need to add that into the notice on Facebook. What's your YouTube channel that's streaming? If you can say that.
It'll be under my call sign, WROR 906. Then it's Lone Wolf System on YouTube. For every time I do the stream, it'll say the Roadkill repeater system wind down Wednesday on GMRSLive 411.
Cool deal. Yeah, send me a link to that if you don't mind. I will add that to my Facebook post when I announce the Wednesday night, and that's every night. Appreciate that, Tone. Marcus, WRUR 614. That's a tongue twister.
It is tongue twister. I try to use phonetics, Whiskey Romeo Uniform Romeo. But anyway, here in San Antonio, enjoying the cool weather just like everybody else. But you're right. So appreciate everybody's tongue, but after that, we wish the sun came out again.
Yeah, man, I live down here in the South, and I'm like, I like the little cool snap for about 2 weeks. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done with it. Let's bring it back to T-shirts and shorts. Let's roll over to Peter, WRTD 814.
Very good evening to you, Chris, and all my GMRS family checking in. It's a cool start here in Baytown, 2 degrees. I'm not too much a great fan of the cold weather, but hey, I can't do anything about it, and it warmed up pretty nice in the afternoon. We're doing pretty good, just chillaxing here in the Radio Shack, chiming in my call sign, and wishing everyone a wonderful night. Stay cool, stay safe.
This is WRS.
Okay, roger that. That was really scratchy. Let's try that one more time and with a call sign and name, and then we'll get you checked in.
WRNQ 656, Brian, Cedar Hill, Texas. Enjoying the weather, listening to the net. Back to you. WRNQ 656, standing by.
Roger that, Brian. We got you that time. That was audible. So appreciate you checking in, sir, and hope you enjoy the conversation. Raul, WRTR 385.
Yep, good evening, folks. WRTR 385, Raul. Enjoying the cold weather, just like you folks said, here in Miami. Once it starts to dip closer to 60 degrees, we break out every single jacket and sweater we own. So enjoying those few days as we get them this year. Wishing you all a great evening, and back to you, Net Control. WRTR 385, Raul.
Yeah, I know. Let's see, it was like 37 degrees here this morning, and I usually ride a scooter to work, and my riding jacket hasn't arrived yet, so I had to drive my darn car, which I hadn't put gas in for like a month and a half. So yeah, I'm missing my jacket right now. Let's go to Brian, WRKL 886. Okay, let's try that again. Something was hung up there on the network. WRKL 886. Brian.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. WRKL 886 Brian. I keyed up, said something stuck, but I guess nobody heard me. At any rate, enjoying the cool down here in San Antonio. Just pretty much enjoyed the day. It was just been really nice. It was 49 this morning, got up to like 72 this afternoon. Terribly awful weather, you know. Anyway, that's pretty much all that's going on here.
Yeah, man, that's horrible. You know, you have to just like press yourself to go out to the Riverwalk or something and not enjoy it down there. That's ridiculous. So we're gonna go back. Last call for call signs ending in 4 through 6. If we missed you the first round, please check in now.
WRED 885.
Whiskey Romeo Oscar Zulu 735.
H801.
Come back with that slowly. Call sign and name, please.
WRDH 801, Denison Poetry.
Okay, let's go back up to Mr. Moto, WRED 885. How's it going, Brother Luke?
Going good. Just bad internet connection. My parents' house here. A little bit of difficulty getting in with the DV switch, but nope, I'm here. Nothing going on out of the ordinary. Y'all go ahead and pick it up. WRED 885, Luke.
Thank you, Luke, for checking in. Hopefully you'll get all that ironed out. I know you'll get all that ironed out. So, Bren, WROZ 735.
Hey there, I don't have any traffic for the net. Just checking in here from Lake Lavon up in Dallas. Back to net.
Thank you, Brent, for checking in. You guys will be looking for snow here shortly, the way this weather's going. Dennis, WRDH 801.
To the net, I don't have any traffic. I'm sitting here with a rare eye disease called iritis, and so I can't hardly look at the screen. I mean, I can't tell what channel I'm on or anything, and I certainly can't watch TV. But now that the sun's gone down, I have a lot more relief. Real light-sensitive eyes. Anyway, back to you, WRDH 801.
Oh man, Dennis, sorry to hear that. Hopefully they can get that fixed for you and help get that corrected. All right, so we're going to move down to the last group, call signs ending in 7 through 9. If you have a call sign ending in 7 through 9, please check in now. And I'm going to go ahead and check myself in WRFT 828, and let's keep going. call signs ending in 7 through 9.
WRUA 799. Chris, I checked in with Zello, but can you hear me better?
Yeah, I got you both ways. I got you checked in under Zello, so we're good there.
WRUC 659, Paul Newell.
WROJ 728, John in Carrollton.
WRPU 444, mobile in San Antonio.
WRTV 779, this is Coy in Baton Rouge, and hold on a sec, I'm going to get Oliver to check in.
WRTV 779, this is Oliver in Baton Rouge.
WRTM 727, Lincoln, Illinois, this is Kevin. WRNS 719, this is BJ in New Orleans, Louisiana.
You are listening to the Alamo City GMRS linked repeater system.
WRTH 658.
Can we get a personal, please? Never mind, we got it. Keep going. Anybody else? Call signs ending in 7 through 9.
WRUX 878, Andrew in San Antonio.
Okay, we'll take a break there. Let's go back to the top of the list. I don't know this guy at the top of the list, WRFT 828, so we'll just skip him, and we'll roll over to Keith, WRPE 299. Good evening, sir.
WRPE 299, good evening to you, sir, and your very capable assistants out there, and good evening to everyone out there in Radio Land. Nice day here in Billings today, 75 degrees, sunny. And that's about it from waiting for it to get cold in the northwest part of the United States area. You all have a good one. WRPE 299 to be clear.
Thank you, keep checking in, and again, it's glad to hear from all you guys out there. Let's roll over to Jason, WRUA 799.
WRUA 799. Yeah, I was just making sure you had me checked in, Chris. I came in on the Zello.
Yeah, man, I apologize. I'm just reading off the list that my assistants in the background are doing, and after I called you out, I'm like, wait a minute, I already checked him in. All right, so remove him from line number 50, please, gentlemen. And we'll roll over to Paul, WRUC 659.
Top of the evening to y'all. Nice, cool, crisp night. Waiting to get off of work at 9 o'clock. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, Paul, for checking in. And, everybody's enjoying this wonderful weather. Let's see. John, WROJ 728.
ROJ 728, yeah. I'm in, this is John in Carrollton, just north of Dallas. I was just looking out the window observing my owl just took flight. I put up an owl box a few days ago and quickly got one, took up residence in it, and right about dark he takes off hunting rodents. That's about all I got. Back to net.
Oh, man, that is super cool. You need to take pictures and share. I would love to see that. The only experience I've had with an owl was when I was crawling up in a deer stand, and it was sitting at the edge of my deer stand when I got up there. Needless to say, I had to go change my underwear after that. Let's roll over to Mike, WRPU 444.
Good evening, everyone. Other than that, just want to check in touring San Antonio and originally from Roadkill Valley. Just want to check in this evening and great repeater system. Back to net, WRPU 444.
Thank you, Mike, for checking in. And, we're enjoying our system, and we're continuing to grow it. So hang in there. It's going to get better. Brother Coy, WRKB 779 in the Bayou Country.
Hey Chris, how's it going? I do actually have some traffic for those of y'all that are fans of the 60 dB gain Midland. They dropped the price on their site down to $39.99. Mine came in yesterday, and I noticed a difference between that and the one I previously had. The coil in the middle has been shifted down a little bit, and it's a little bit tighter. SWRs are closer to 1-to-1 in repeater channels and about 1.2-ish on the lower channels. So there you go. So if you need one, it's cheaper now.
Oh, good information, Coy. I appreciate that. If you would like to share that on GMRSLive Facebook page or the Roadkill Network Facebook page, that would be great. Is that going to replace the one that you can't seem to make work in New Orleans?
Well, BJ's got the same one. It did the same thing. I'm going to test it. I'll be down there again on Wednesday next week, so we'll see how it does. But better SWRs on repeaters, so I'll take it.
Cool deal. And my adopted son, Oliver, WRKB 779. How are you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing good, Chris. There's no traffic. You're doing great. I think you're doing a great job, Chris.
Thank you for checking in, Oliver. Let's roll over to Kevin, WRTM 727.
I'm sorry, Chris. Were you calling me 727? I was doing something.
Yes, sir. WRTM 727. Kevin, if you're still awake out there, how's it going? Sorry, just messing with you.
Okay. Well, I just thought I'd let you know I'm no longer monitoring. I'm communicating. We're a little bit excited. My son-in-law, 658, we got some long-awaited parts in today. Going to start doing some testing on a repeater we bought for our local area. We're going to try to get that working good, and we're going to get the parts to hook it into the system there. We're still trying to figure out how many licks it takes to get to the center, but that's all I got. Thanks for running at WRTM 727, Kevin. Clear, Lincoln, Illinois.
And by the way, the number of licks to get to the Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pop is 3, if you don't remember that commercial. Let's roll over to WRNS 719, Oscar.
Roger that. This is WRNS 719. Just hanging out here and enjoying the net, and we're doing a good job there, Chris and Coy. And yeah, enjoying the beautiful weather in New Orleans, and looking at walking around and looking at all these very interesting Halloween decorations that are up. I will say some new neighbors are really overdoing it this year, which is great. But anywho, I will turn it back over to the net.
WRTH 658, Scott from Lincoln. Yeah, kind of the same thing that Kevin said. We got the parts in. We got our jumpers today, so I'm going to head over there tomorrow. We're going to set up the repeater and get the duplexer going and do some range testing. That's about all that's going on in this neck of the woods. Back to you, net control.
Oh man, I'm jealous. I love working on repeaters. That's like my favorite thing to do. I actually have 4 on the bench right now, so yeah, obviously it's kind of like my hobby. Andrew, WRU 878. Good evening.
Afternoon. I just got my GMRS license yesterday.
What the heck? Congratulations and welcome to the network. Welcome to GMRS. Well, somebody kill the Dorel repeater, please. Thank you very much. Andrew, anyway, congratulations. Welcome to the network. Welcome to GMRSLive. If there's anything we can do, please don't hesitate to reach out and touch someone. Everybody out here is more than willing to help you out in any way or manner.
Thanks. I'm wondering, how do I sound on the repeater?
I think you're a little soft, but it might be the hub that you're coming into and not necessarily your connection. You need to do some more testing. Don't make drastic moves too fast. And we can jump up to the 700 and work on that later. Okay, we're going to do a last call for anybody. Anybody, call signs ending 0 through 9. If we missed you the first round, please go ahead and check in now.
WQ 968, Rockwall, Texas.
No traffic, just a link checking.
UVS 968, Rockwall, Texas. Name is Bill. No traffic.
WREV
right,
14, Martin, Texas. PQ
Okay, I got
18 out of Dallas, Texas. Name is Patrick. No traffic.
WRDE 716, Jeff and Homestead, Florida.
493 out of Allen, Texas. This is Adam.
QVS 968 Mobile, Dallas, Texas. Name is Bill, no traffic.
WPQU 618, Dallas, Texas. The name is Patrick, no traffic.
Romeo, November, Yankee, 424.
WRFK 311, Jason, Grapevine, Texas, no traffic.
Okay, let's see if we can decipher some of this here. Okay, guys, where do we start? All right, WRDE 716, maybe? Didn't catch the name?
That's probably mine. It is WRPL 493 from Allen. This is Adam.
$493. Can I get a personal on that, please? Okay, got you there. And then I heard a 943. Did not catch the prefix or the name.
It's the top of the hour. This is the Zello link on GMRSLive, nationwide.
Okay, nothing on that.
93.
Say again, please, sir.
That would be out of Allen, Texas. My name is Adam. This is my first time on the net. Back to you.
Roger that. I got a Kevin in there. All right, we'll decipher that and work on that. Let's see. Maybe Bill, WQVS 968.
Correct. Mr. Bill in Rockville, Texas, Mobile. WQVS 968, no traffic.
Thank you. Somebody kill the Durrell repeater and send Ross a message and tell him the repeater's screwed up, please. Okay, let's see. Patrick, ending in 615.
WPQU 615, and the name is Patrick, and no traffic.
Thank you, Patrick, for checking in. WRON 424.
Whiskey, Romeo, November, Yankee, 424. It's John in Arlington. I just got here a few minutes ago. So I'm a Johnny come lately, and first time here, and I'm trying to learn more about the GMRS. I guess this is one of the React and Dallas repeaters I'm on, and I guess you guys are networked now. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Well, normally you're in the Texas group, but the Texas group does link nationwide for the GMRSLive Roadkill net check-ins on Wednesday. Normally you're just in the Texas group, but we do link, or you guys link for the check-in. So, welcome to the network, and hope to hear from you more often. Let's go over to Jason, WRKF, and didn't get the suffix.
It's Whiskey Romeo Foxtrot Kilo, WRFK, 311. Jason, Grapevine, Texas, about halfway between Dallas and Fort Worth. Checking in for the first time. No traffic. Thank you.
Good evening, Chris. Let me make sure I got it. WRUZ914. Sorry I couldn't check in at my regular time. I was on a phone call. Our Conroe repeater is not working, so we're talking about how to fix it, so maybe we can get that done the next day. I've got the Dickinson repeater is just not, it's gone kaput too, so I've got 2 repeaters down, but we did get the Lufkin link back then. It was down for like 6 months with internet issues. So we got that one up, but we lost 2, so I don't know. It's back and forth, but thanks for running the net, and glad to hear so many people out here on it tonight. Always enjoy the Wednesday wind down net. Get to sit back and relax and watch and listen. You got me screaming, running for my phone every time that Jarrell repeater keys up, thinking it was one of mine. But again, thank you for running it. Good to hear everyone on here. We do encourage all the new users to check in on these nets, and all the old experienced users. It's always fun to hear from everyone. I'll give it back to you, Net Control. Y'all have a good night. WRUZ914. Mark in Houston.
Thank you, Mark, for checking in, and thank you for bringing the Texas group over. It's great to hear everybody out there, and yeah, you guys don't be shy. You'll learn the check-in process sooner or later. It's great if you have access to a status page. It helps a little bit, so you know you're not, triple talking over each other. And but yeah, it takes 3 or 4 to figure out what the heck you're doing, and my phone's like blinging over here with messages, but that's okay. So we're going to do one last round for final check-ins, and then we'll see if the admin team has anything. Last and final call for check-ins.
The RKW 351.
WQXE 937, Sterling.
WRQI 394, Houston.
WRQE 296, Fort Worth.
RTR 923, Dallas.
All right, let's go back to the top. There's always the sleepers out there. WRKW 351 did not get a personal.
WRKW 351, Bob in Northwest Houston. Glad to be here. No traffic.
Thank you, Bob, for checking in. And let's roll to WQXE 397. Again, actually the last group We got no names on the last group, so please check in with your name. WQXE 397.
Whiskey, Quebec, X-ray, Echo 937. Name is Sterling in San Antonio. Check in only. Good to hear everybody.
Thank you, Sterling, for checking in and appreciate the support. WRQY 394. Yes, sir. Try that again.
This is W.
WRQY 394. You're not holding the repeater. We'll give it one more shot.
RQE2906. My name is Lee. I'm mobile. I'm in Euless, Texas, on the Dallas 675.
Thank you, Lee, for checking in, and appreciate you being on the air. WRTR 923.
This is Matthew out of Dallas. No traffic. Thanks for everybody for supporting all this.
Thank you, Matthew, for checking in as well. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. Do we have anyone from the GMRSLive admin team that would like to make any announcements?
WRY524 for late check-in.
298, Teddy in Massachusetts.
Okay, I got 524, Doug, and I did not catch the other person. Teddy, I think, maybe?
This is WRQY.
DQ298, Teddy, Massachusetts.
Okay, let's roll back to Doug, WRY 524.
Just a quick check-in while I had a signal there. Good evening, everybody, and hope everybody's having a nice evening and a good night tonight. 524 out.
Thank you, Doug, for checking in. And let's last call for Teddy, WQDQ298.
WQZQ298, Teddy, Massachusetts.
Thank you, Teddy, for checking in. And with nothing being heard from the GMRSLive admin team, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. We had a total of 55 check-ins tonight. I would like to thank everyone for checking in. Thank you for supporting the GMRSLive network. Remember, without all of you, the network would not exist. Each and every one of you is what keeps the network running. On behalf of the Roadkill repeater system and GMRSLive network, I hope you have a great rest of the week and upcoming weekend. At this time, we will be returning the system back to normal network use. 73, everyone, and have a great rest of the week and weekend. This is WRFT 828. We will be clear.
WRFT 828, this is WRTD 814.
814, go ahead, sir.
Sir, I've got a question. You did mention you guys are on Zello. Can I get a little more information on the Zello channel?
Yes, sir. If you go to GMRSLive.com, and in the menu bar there is a button for Zello. If you click that, that will give you all the information you need to get connected. There's actually a QR code that you can scan with your Zello app that will link you in. And then all you have to do is follow the directions, ask for a PIN from the GMRS Live staff, and you will be trusted into the network.
I copy that loud and clear. We're going to work on that right now and check out the Zello channel. Thank you so much, WRTF FT828. This is WRTD 24 player.
727 with a comment.
Go ahead, Kevin.
We get a total?
55 check-ins tonight.
Copy that. Thank you.
Roger that, no problem. And I'll be monitoring Zello for a little while. If anybody wants to get added or trusted in, I'll be hanging out for probably 30 minutes or so in monitoring that channel.
And for Chris, can you explain
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. The GMRS Live Zello channel is connected to the nationwide 700. It's actually in its own hub, but if we link it to the 700, that way we can move the Zello link around. So if you ask for permission on the GMRS Live Zello link, you will be connected to the main 700, which is a nationwide link.
Okay, copy that. So if I get the Zello channel access, but I'm normally in, say, Texas or New York, I'm not going to be able to talk to those guys within my area, only on the 700 hub, maybe to someone in Louisiana or something?
That is correct. You'll be able to talk to anyone that is connected to the main GMRS Live node, which is the 700. If you want to isolate yourself to like the Broadnet or the Texas group, if the Texas, do you guys even run a Zello? I'm not sure. I know Broadnet runs a Zello network. You would have to log into the Broadnet Zello channel or the Texas Zello channel to isolate to a region. As long as you're on the GMRS Live node 1, you will be nationwide.
Yeah, copy that. So if I'm in the New York area, I need to go to the Broadnet and get their Zello channel if I want to stay connected to them. Or if I'm in Texas, I need to go to their website and stay if I want to connect to them over the internet. But no, I think the Zello channel is definitely a great way to get to know other people. And when we all link in like this, I believe it's available so you can listen to the net on Wednesdays through it. Before they disconnect back to their hubs. All right, thank you for that. Just looking for a little clarification. WREZ 914.
Yes, sir. That is not a problem. That's what we're here for. And so I'm gonna go ahead and move the Zello back into the 700 and the Roadkill system back into the 700 at this time. Good evening, everyone.
Player easy 714814.